What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. And in this video, we are back with Agnes Tachyon to see if we can get her prepared for the League of Heroes, which is next week, for sure. And we haven't gotten a Uma ready, pretty much. So we are literally in crunch time, as always, but this is worse than usual, because at least, usually we would have at least one, maybe two, done by now. But we don't, so it's kind of a problem. But here we are. We have the inheritance pretty spread out, the same for both speed and stamina, and then just a little bit on power and guts. I know power is still my problem, but I know I can get it to 1200 as long as things go my way. Pretty much the same setup as the Cheval Grand one. If you guys didn't know, I did change Haru into the Orfurve card that I have here because I did limit break it once, and I figured I'd probably be able to use it, you know. Other than that, we're just gonna jump into the run and see how we do this time around. Hopefully we can do well. Hopefully we can at least get a usable one. That's all I really am asking for, to be quite honest. But it's all up to the game. Sorry, I'm just fixing my mic. I don't know. Let's see. So let me get the comments loaded. Let me do the first turn here. Let's just do blue. Screw it. All right. Make sure this is here. Cool. I saw something I don't normally see, but that's cool. All right, so looking at the comments, so there was one comment from Tanoki that didn't make it to yesterday's video, so I am gonna go over that when I go over that first when I hit Tanoki's comment. So first things first, we're gonna go over Nova's comments over here, and it says, "That was close. You almost Jibaku'd if you started pulling. We all know what went down before." Yeah, that's why I didn't pull. That's why I did not pull. With the scenario in like 2 weeks, can't really risk it unless it was truly a character that I like. So fortunately, it was a newer character, and they hadn't released Jungle Pocket since the movie, so I'd say it all worked out in the end. Next one says, "But I do wonder, what's the ratio between dude Umas and babe Umas? It seems that there are more dudes out there, I think." Oh no, definitely. I definitely think there are more male ones than female ones. That's for sure. At least that's how it feels. We could do blue, we could do red. Let's do red. But yeah, there are definitely more male ones. At least that's what it definitely feels like. Next one says, "I could explore the PC route to whale, but this VPN thing is a deal breaker. I don't need VPN to play precon, so why should I use one for Uma?" Don't get cocky, DM. That is a little weird though, not gonna lie. How one of them you didn't need to use a VPN, but it could, maybe it's not a DMM thing. Maybe it's a side games thing. Maybe. We would want to do power. I didn't use a consultation. It's fine. It's just the beginning. Nuds had responded to that comment saying, me personally, I don't play on DMM, but spend at anniversaries. I just buy the Japan gift card online. I play on iPhone. That is one way. that is one way to do it if you don't use DMM for iPhone users at least. Not too sure about Android. So yeah. I think I'm just gonna use the consultation here. It doesn't matter at this point. We'll just switch it to blue since red seems to be in good hands so far. So thank you for the reply to the comment, Nuz. Give me a sec. We'll do that one. But yeah, if you do want to quote unquote whale, I would say if you do use an iPhone, then yeah, you could do that. But if you do go to the VPN thing with the PC and DMM, I believe all you need is PayPal. So yeah. Next comment says, guess that means I can control the climate in the comments. Tomorrow will be either a major NOAA flood or a drought. It depends on my mood and laziness, though. Well, it seems like I guess you chose a NOAA flood instead of a drought. So it probably in a good mood, I would assume. Maybe. With the digital age, it's hard to prove or disprove anything nowadays with too many fabrications going on. Very true. I think the best source is just personal encounters. Not sure if this means seeing a ghost is considered lucky or not, but it's definitely something worth remembering. It can be memorable like it is for me whenever I see a red balloon. After seeing both It movies, I think my fear is justified. But is it because you're afraid of said red balloon, or because you've started to hate clowns? Right? I haven't seen It in a while, so... And I don't think I saw the second one, to be quite honest. Sorry, I was literally just making sure it was a clown. Because I literally only seen the original, the first one, not the original. The first one when it first released, and I didn't bother seeing the second one. But me personally, if it came down to it, I was never afraid of clowns if that was the case. Yeah. I don't know. I've watched so many horror movies. I don't think none of them really had like gave me some kind of fear of a specific thing. Like I'm not afraid of dolls, although they creep me out. Depends on the doll. Like I've had friends who was afraid of Chucky, which I actually know a couple people who's afraid of Chucky. What else? Like people hate also like mannequins. I hate, well, when it comes to horror games, I hate mannequins. Because they're always used at a like pretty creepy way, so I'm just like, but yeah, I don't know. But I don't blame you. But let's see, yeah. With the digital age, it is hard to, you know, with all the fabrications. And then, but the thing is, with personal encounters, not everyone is willing to go through said personal encounter to get them to believe, or, you know. So personal encounter aside, there's at least, I would say, there has to be at least a few people who are pretty like honest about it. And yeah, I could tell, like, not that I could tell, but you could kind of get a feeling of whether or not they're faking it or not. So I guess it depends on the person, but obviously with YouTube and all of that, especially for stuff like that, you probably come across a lot of fabrications. So totally understandable. But yeah, the whole personal encounter thing, unless you truly have encountered, like, had your own personal paranormal encounter, it's it would be kind of hard to, you know, believe in it, to be quite honest. And I don't blame him, because you technically don't see him. You technically don't see him, but when you do, it's like, or if stuff starts moving around and all that. Thankfully, that hasn't necessarily happened to me. Well, I guess my blanket getting tugged. Does that kind of count? I guess so. I guess it does. I didn't realize I didn't keep an eye on the view consultations, but it's totally fine. Let's just use it the way it is here, and I'll just try to remember it moving forward. Correction to my post of the year on the Japanese occupation of Taiwan. It was from 1895 to 1945. 50 years in total. A pretty good amount of time. I think my taste in Uma is also dependent on their voice. No hate on the VAs themselves, since I know that's a talent in its own right. However, there are some Uma voices that irritates me, especially the ones that are more manly than others. What if that's how they wanted it to be? I'm pretty sure that's how they wanted it to be. I would assume so. Yeah, I would assume so. So, but yeah, for like TM Opera, not a big fan, but I don't really hate her or don't like her at all. Like I said, I don't have an Uma that I hate. It's more of a dislike, and I guess you could put Sounds of Earth on that also, because it's TM Opera with longer hair and plays the violin. Um, let's see. I mean, you have the cool sounding type like Dura and Sirius that I'm okay with. Then you have the really masculine ones like Jungle Po- I haven't heard Jungle Pocket's voice, so I wouldn't know. Or Tap Dance. Yeah, I don't hear it. Because I don't even normally play with volume in the game, so I don't necessarily hear their voice. So yeah. I like their designs, especially Tap Tap Uma, but it's the gold chip conundrum. If they don't speak at all, then that's great. Gold chip? Oh. Do you not like Gold Chip when she's speaking? I just think it's just funny, so. So yeah. Is that what it is? If it is, then I get it. I get it. But I, you know. And then you added saying Zephyr's voice is top tier, though. It's like free ASMR. Marvelous is just marvelous. I guess that's why she's Marvelous Sunday, huh? Let's see. Do we have anything here? No. Bond. Yes, we do have some Bond here that we should do. So let's do that. Little girl ghosts are creepy AF, though that guy sounds like a very real Osana Najimi. I read that. I tried to read that a little faster, but it's probably like the first or second time I've read that. So it's okay. Should I just do Bond? Yeah, just do Bond here. I wish I have one of them growing up. After seeing Little Busters, I do think childhood friends are nice to have. The closest thing I have is my cousin. Funnily enough, me and my cousins are not close at all. Any of my cousins. We don't speak at all. The last time I spoke to them was years ago, and to be fair, even before that, we didn't speak years prior. So, yeah. Did I need yellow? No. I will switch it to red though. I know I probably didn't think, but I think I also mistimed it here, so. But yeah, my group of friends are pretty much all childhood friends. With two of them originally from kinder, and then the other two first grade, and then one of them fourth grade. But all same class and all that. It was just the time they joined our class or transferred over to the school. But yeah, mainly the mainly the five of us hangs out because the other one has been busy doing his own thing. The one who joined in fourth grade, he's been busy doing his own thing, out of state and all that. So it's all good. He still makes an effort to seize us, usually around the holidays, usually. And then the others, I haven't seen them since New Year's, so it's been half a year. Pretty sure I'm gonna see at least two of them next month at the convention expo that I'm going to. So that'll be fun. I don't know if the other one of them's come, the other ones come, because I know the fourth one doesn't watch, or he's kind of into a little bit more different things, so to speak. What do I want to do here? What do we need? We need blue. Okay, then we shall get blue. But yeah, they're all pretty much childhood friends. All of them, pretty much. Do I have any other? No, I think those are pretty much the main group of friends or group of people that I hang out with these days. But yeah. Then Tanoki had responded saying, have a childhood friend. Don't meet too often, but he's someone I can rely on when things become rough. Exactly. I don't see them too often. It's been 6 months since the last time. It's gonna be another month, obviously, since I haven't since I did say I'm gonna see at least two of them next month. Maybe even all of them if we do decide to find a date that we can all hang out at the same time. So there's also that. But yeah, we can all pretty much like go to each other if we need like advice, need help with something. Like, we're pretty down to help each other out pretty much. And yeah, I know I know for a fact that we have a specific person that we're most comfortable with talking to. Obviously for me is the one I have been talking about a lot, the one who had that dream for like who had a dream for like, I don't know, rarely had it, so I don't know if that was like his third dream ever. But yeah, he's the one I would normally easiest to talk to, easy to like share everything, because he literally was probably the one I spent the most time with out of the whole group, with another one coming pretty close, and then the others are pretty even. One more than the other, but the other two are pretty even. But yeah, last but not least, I do appreciate your advice for noobs. Having been on hiatus twice now, I think I am a noob. Well, to be fair, I just pretty much... I don't really normally just speak out the advice. I just pretty much just... I don't specifically say it for noobs or newcomers, however you want to call them. I just, whenever I feel like saying some kind of advice, it usually just comes out that way. It also depends like what I'm doing. Like, for example, if it's for polls and all that, then obviously I would say the usual the usual thing where just pull for whoever you want to pull. And if you do want to go for support card, like basically what I said yesterday, if you want to go for support cards, plan to at least go for, you know, a whole limit break, because getting only one copy won't be beneficial, especially in the long run, because you won't get the whole effect out of it, the whole, basically all the benefits out of the max limit break card. And if you're there just to collect the card, it's kind of like, yeah. It's a whole different story. If you don't really care about competing and all, you just really want to just play the game the way it is without having to be serious and all that, good for you. Honestly, good for you. But you gotta have a little bit of, like, you know, try to train a little bit more than just a actual, looks like more than a casual, to, you know, to try and get better rewards for different types of events like the Masters Challenge, or even the League of Heroes, to see if you can get farther than all that. So yeah, it's just the little things that I normally just mention. It's not really like the groundbreaking advice. It's just the little things, I would say. Oh, this is bad in many ways. Not really. I don't know why I said that. I forgot I had one more consultation. And we shall be all good here. But other than that, that is pretty much it from Nova. Thank you for the, was it Noah's flood of comments? Appreciate it as always. Next one is going to be from Eugen, which you could technically say is also a Noah's flood, because he just puts everything all in one comment. Oh, we need to save save. We need to go on a date here. But let's see. Eugen's comment says, my chosen card, if I'm going to pull, is the Wise card of Satono and Machan. Good choices, because I would also go for Satono. I was thinking about Machan, but like I said, I at least want to get an upgrade from Hita's speed card, so that's why I still went with El Condor Pasa. But I'm not even going to pull, so it doesn't even matter. It's just my impression that I don't like the Uma. It's not that I really hate, but hey, most of Umas I hate because I don't have them and overpowered during the CM. To that point, I'm hating them, just like the Christmas agree days. Well, it seems like yours is more of a more of how do I put this? The reasoning is more towards the game, for what it seems like. So yeah, that's a different way of doing it, but I think we're talking about in general, without any influence from the game, because and how good they are in like the CM and all. I think that shouldn't count towards it, but I don't blame you. At the same time, it's kind of unfair if you put it that way, because it doesn't really has anything to do with like the personality or how they look. It's just literally basically if they're meta or not in the game, from what it sounds like. I think we should do blue also. So let's switch to blue here. Well, if I'm gonna go crazy not liking her, might end up pulling her randomly on the last day. From what I see of how many gems you have, I don't know. You're like, you were in Nova's position. basically, but I'll say the exact amount when I get to that part of the comment. Oh, I still need 10 more fragments until I can get Sweep Toshu from the Daily Legends race. Also, 12 more days for the Masters Challenge will be gone from the race event. Yep, I need to get working on that, but I kinda want to focus on the CM, which I should still have time to do the Master Challenge after the CM, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna focus on the CM right now. One note on the NBA. There was a joke with my friend when someone asked who won the championship. There was a guy who kept saying Dallas yearly. I think the last time they won was a rematch against Miami. I think it was either 2011 or 2012. One of those. I don't exactly remember, but it was definitely one of those years. But my friend is a diehard Dallas fan. Has been since he was a kid. Never stopped. And unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna win. Unfortunately. That's not my problem anymore. It's not my team, it's not my problem. Although I would have rather have them win, but it's not my team, not my problem. Do I need red still? I do. Well, we might... can't really necessarily do it, because I want to do this, so... with regards for the CM progress, I may randomly not use Twin Turbo, but don't know either. We'll go All Escape or Team Canopus, depends on my mood. My possible lineup would be seen on the 3 practice room matches that I prepare, so there are 3 of them. For the new scenario... Give me a sec. For the new scenario, I will be having 84,746 gems. See what I mean? Nearly 90k. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. Like, I was gonna say it's crazy how little you pull. And I'm just here wondering, when was the last time you pulled? Did you? Hold on. Hold on. Kinda curious. You didn't end up pulling for King Halo or Subtosho, from what I remember. I don't remember if you went for the Vivlos card either. Or anything at all. Since the anniversary. Because I don't think you did. Not even for Daichi Ruby. And for support cards, I don't remember you mentioning anything. I don't even know if you went for Vivlos's. Have you not pulled at all since the anniversary? It definitely feels like you haven't. I don't know. I don't know, but that's a lot of gems. I wish I had that many gems, but it's kind of hard because I do enjoy pulling, and also as much as I do want to keep hoarding, it's just kind of hard to just hoard when I kind of just want to, you know, do some pulls for you guys at the same time. But it is what it is. But you also have 37 UMA and 37 support free tickets. So technically you have 90k gems with those tickets. That's crazy. 60k gems would be for the scenario card and the rest saving for possible twin turbo costume if ever. That's a lot of saving. That is definitely a lot of saving. But props to you if you haven't pulled since the anniversary, because I definitely feel like you haven't. That is props. Because I feel like Nova did the same thing. Until he went for the Vivlos card, obviously, so... Other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen. Appreciate it as always. And for, I would say the first time, I would say there is a couple comments. More than 2, more than 3. There's actually 5 comments that from Tanoki in the last video. But first we'll go over the comment that didn't make it in the last video. Or last video. And hold on, I need to get a few more few more of these skills because I don't have 5. So I want to get a couple more. I think that should be good. I'm pretty sure I got 4 last time, so it's alright. Pikachu, how's our stamina? This run is kind of looking, yeah. It's honestly looking like most of my runs, with speed being the highest stat while the other 4 stats are kind of just on par with each other, so. But the comment from the other video the other day, it says, haha, suddenly when I got all my Umas built, I'm no longer motivated. Back to 1 run a day, see y'all next scenario. Honestly, I don't blame you if you're not feeling it after just getting your team done. But maybe you could take a break and then just change some random Umas, you know, for fun, maybe. Or you could do that with your 1 run a day also. Yep, we'll go with that. And then starting with the comments that Eugen had posted for in the last video. First one says, yeah, I can't get mad at the game if I chose to pull. Whoa, where did the comments go? Where'd the comment go? Anyways, yeah, I can't get mad at the game if I chose to pull and don't have currency for the new scenario, which is why I did save. Well, you did. You definitely did. I will be mad or a little annoyed if the desync of the new scenario and anniversaries means that side games gets incredibly stingy during the period of new scenarios compared to their usual. I'm kind of wondering if that means, because we never had a scenario outside of an anniversary when they would get released. So I'm kind of wondering, would they still give us free pulls when the new scenario comes out? Because if they don't, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to you know, work around. Because now, instead of having a chance to get the training scenario for free, possibly, the training scenario card for free, possibly, you kind of have to play the RNG game or play the RNG game even more with your actual jewels, if they don't give us that free pulls, which would be quite unfortunate. Because now, but if they do, then we got double the benefit, because most likely in the half anniversary, I'm not going to question the anniversary, most likely in the half anniversary we'll still get free pulls for the support card banner, I would assume, being the half anniversary and the anniversary. But we'll see. We'll see in like 2 weeks. Next comment says, I believe in the paranormal, but I also believe people who have done nothing wrong do not need to worry. All I can say is, as long as you what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But if people who have done nothing wrong, they definitely don't have to worry about the paranormal, especially if they honestly don't care about it. Like they haven't put in their 2 cents into it, like spoke their mind about it. Totally fine. But for people who, you know, are skeptics and talk crap about it, saying that it's not real and all that, I'd say shoot, experience it yourself and tell me whether or not how you feel after. Obviously, that's their decision, but you know, it is what it is. People believe what they want to believe. Can't really control that, to be honest. But yeah, if people haven't done anything wrong, they shouldn't need to worry about the paranormal. Especially if nothing has happened to them to begin with. Then the next one says, true, definitely understand if Jungle Pocket is the Uma you are saving for. Similar to Espoir City, if she's one banner before the new scenario, I'd pull. Fair. Because, like I said, if it was a character that I like, then most likely I'll do it as well. Oh, all of yellow. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna switch this all to yellow because I want to keep the speed training on yellow. Next one says, haha, a small reminder that I didn't pull for the 0 LB McQueen as a new player. I re-rolled for the 0 LB McQueen, then pulled for max limit break speed Jungle Pocket. Oh, I see. That's funny how you re-rolled for it. But it was also a smart decision. Ultimately, do what you want though. I did appreciate all the advice I had when I was new, but the most prevalent gacha advice was wrong in my opinion. The one where I'm supposed to piss about for a month to reroll optimally, and then again for 2.5 months without the Lark scenario card. Wait, what? Reroll optimally, and then again for 2.5 months? Why? As in, reroll another account in 2.5 months? That's kind of... I may be understanding this wrong, but that just sounds a little weird to me. That just sounds a little weird for me. If I was a new player, what I would have done is basically reroll for what I want in the beginning, just start saving from there. Pretty much. It's pretty much what I would have done in any game. If I have the option to reroll, I will do it. If I don't like the character I get, obviously, or if it's just the character I wanted. And I'll just keep re-rolling until I get what I want, and then just honestly just save until another banner that I want to pull comes out, or you know, anything else. Should I do red now or should I do red later? Should probably do red now, but this is a missed opportunity for yellow if I don't do it, to be quite honest. So what I'm gonna do, we're going for the speed training. Is that gonna be a smart decision? Probably not, because I should be training the other stats. But honestly, it still gives pretty much a normal, pretty good training for power, which I don't mind. Okay, enough of that. We need to get some other of these things down. So we'll do power because it is red. Should we rest here or go on a date? Probably not. Probably not. I want the skill points. And to be honest, I'm hesitant to spread that feeling of being told what to do, especially since everyone has different priorities. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, I get it. There's always going to be the recommended characters to pull for and all that. But it's like, what if you don't like the character? What if you don't want to play that way? And especially for free-to-play players like us, obviously, we would probably prefer to pull for the characters we want and pull for cards when we feel like we need an upgrade in the cards. Is pretty much how I see it as a free-to-play player. Do I still need red? I'm pretty sure I still need red. That's not high enough. So what I'm gonna do is actually rest. No, we'll do the guts training. Then we'll see if probably not. I was gonna say we're gonna see if we can do a training for red here, but I went greedy for that speed and it's not looking good. We're gonna need more than 6. That is perfect. That is the perfect amount. Although I don't get any any of the rainbow trainings with it. I totally. Well, I'll just do power then, because it's the most out of all the reds. And then the final comment from Tanoki says, yeah, even if we could pull Jungle Pocket in one ticket, realistically, training her up for this CM is near impossible. My resources are stretched thin as is, although I feel that part of that is being a relatively new player. Very true. Had to pour in a lot just to upgrade Suzuka, Dodo, and Duramente. I could see it being possible if it was just Duramente, then I could dedicate some resources to Jungle Pocket. Yeah, definitely, 6 months, 8 months in, 6 to 8 months in the game. It is, depending how much you use it over the months, obviously it'll be pretty hard on resources if you haven't just saved up at all. I don't know, it also depends how much you do your trainings. If you actually do like all your 5 trainings throughout the day of the week, you probably had more compared to obviously compared to doing one a day. You'd probably definitely have more if you did more of your daily trainings. It's pretty much all I was just saying. We do need blue. Don't need red. So we'll do red right now. Just get it out of the way. Well, we're gonna need red again, but I think we'll be okay. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Sanoki. Really appreciate it as well. Also, Eugen and Nova for the comments as well. If I'm not mistaken, Nuz did say finals was today? It was either today or yesterday, but wish him luck for that, because finals suck. That's all I got. Finals suck. Or just testing in general. School in general. But yes, thank you. Thank you guys for the comments and the continuing support. We can definitely just do this. We don't need yellow, so we'll keep that last one for red. That way, definitely won't have to worry about the last one. What I am worried about is just the stats. That's pretty much it. Looks like stamina is gonna make it. Power may make it. But guts and wise are looking on the possibly won't make it. I'm just gonna do it now. And just like that, stamina is now in the thousands. So now I would say we should probably focus on guts and wise. So we're gonna do that. Can I squeeze another one? Oh, you're only at 2? That's a pretty good power one. A pretty good power one. We gotta rest no matter what after the race. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be the Tenosho Spring into the Japan Cup. And I think she does do the Arima, no? Oh, she doesn't do the Japan Cup. Is this it? No, she does do the Arima Kinen. Okay, that's fine. That's better than what I assumed it was. Okay, let's see. How are our chances to make our stats a little bit higher? Huh? Well, we gotta rest. First things first. Oh yeah, we might as well use that. Yeah, we literally only have one turn to train, to be quite honest, though. To be quite honest. So we need to make this a really good one. Okay. I'll take that. Now the thing is... The thing is... Okay, I think stamina can make it regardless. Power... it might not make it if I focus on guts or wise to make it. So this is basically looking like my typical run these past couple days, or maybe past week, where I actually am worrying about the rest of the stats, or a good amount of stats at the end, because I don't know. I just wish I had better RNG for the other stats, where they would actually give me good trainings for it, but can't really ask for too much. But seeing that my runs are looking as similar as my Duramente runs, it's actually a good thing, because I don't know. That means I'm kind of doing something right. At least that's how I feel. But definitely still not doing good enough, because I don't have an UMA ready. Not a single one. Not a single one. Also, I guess a quick update on Wuthering Waves. I went up another ascension level because I reached union level 40. I thought about staying in union level 40 for a bit longer while I could still stack up some experience, but I farmed enough ascension materials for a few characters, so I decided to just do that and just stick with the team that I have at the moment, as I'll continue to farm for more ascension materials as the days go on. Other than that, all I've pretty much been doing is exploring around Huanglong and just trying to 100%, because I got nothing else to do besides the other usual stuff, like the events that's out there. But I needed more currency, more shell credits, I believe what they were called, and one way for me to do that was to get chests. So at the same time, it does help because I get to farm more echoes just running around and all that. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can pretty much say about it. Oh, I would love a really good speed training. Please give me a really good speed training. That way I can at least give it to like closer to 1700. And then also can give power a chance when it comes down to making it to 1200. Guts doesn't look like it's gonna make it, which is quite unfortunate. I didn't really get a lot of Guts training, to be quite honest, so you could say that played a factor in that. I believe this is just gonna be as good as it is, because it's already in yellow. Okay, and then now, hold on, maybe, no, hold on. If I get a stupid good Guts training, then it might work out. Then it might work out. gonna say that right now. Give me the best guts training, like 150 plus, right now. It actually gave me guts, but I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the best though. We'll go blue. All of them blue. See how high they're willing to give it to us. And if it'll be worth it. Oh, that's pretty high, but it's not gonna make it. That is pretty high, but no. I'll still try it though. I mean, it's most likely gonna be like 1180 maybe. Like at least, at the most, like 20 off. At the least 20 off. Not the most. She also got an S in medium distance. I'm gonna have another Duramente that's short on stats, basically. Actually, I don't think I got Orfurv at Chain Event 3. I thought I had Kita for a bit because I kind of got confused on why I didn't have the corner skill. I don't know. Did Wise even make it? I don't think so. Okay, it did. It got its extra. So yeah. Pretty much all I needed was guts this time, I would assume. Yes. All I needed was guts. And then we actually did pretty good on speed. This might actually be usable regardless of my guts being low. I think this would have to be the Agnes Tachyon that I would have to use if I don't get any other good ones in the future. So, and this is just based off this. Guts is literally the only one that's short. Literally. And it's the best Tachyon I assume that I've trained, so I've got Arc Maestro. That's actually a good sign. That's actually a good sign. Hold on. I do need to get white skills, so first things first. Yeah, I didn't get Measure Romano's thing and all that. Although I didn't get the 2 gold skills from 2 of the cards that I have, this is still better than any of the other Tachyons that I've trained, so I'm just gonna have to roll with it, to be quite honest. To be quite honest, I'm just gonna have to roll with it. If this turns out to be the only one. But I will keep training the others more often now, because this kind of gives me more of a leeway. Instead of worrying about Tachyon, I'd rather work on the others while I have a somewhat decent Tachyon. This is just decent to me. I actually don't know. Did I need 2 white skills? I'll just get it. I'll just get it. Is that Tokyo track? I don't remember if that was Tokyo tracked. It is, so I might as well grab it. Because now it actually feels like I can bring this one to the CM. At least I can, you know, have an Uma that I can possibly use. But we ended up with 1726 speed, 1227 on stamina, 1204 on power, 1161 on guts, 1207 on wise, with an S on medium distance aptitude. Then now we shall do this, and give me a sec. Let me just double check and read this real quick. I just want to make sure of something. Okay, so it doesn't really affect it. I will just do it. And then these 2. And let's see how high this Tachyon is. I'm gonna say UE6. UE6. That's my guess. Around UE6. It could be higher, but UE8. There we go. Although Guts didn't make it a 1200, I'll take this for now. It's better than not having anything. I will also try and re-roll this just to see what I can get. It's alright. I'm just gonna go with this one. It does have more white factors, but honestly, I'll take this as a win. I'm gonna mark this just so with the boba or tea. And how many skills do I have? Let's just start from the top. 4, 8, 12, 16, 16? 20, right? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21. 20 without the unique. I don't know if the unique counts or not, but not bad. I'd say not bad. Pretty close, but not bad. And that is, like I said, my best trained Agnes Tachyon at UE8. At least we were able to train one Uma, right? So all that's left before I'll attempt to redo it, since now I have about 4 days to get 2 more characters done. Obviously, I'll try my best over the weekend to get Duramente done because I have gotten close, and getting this Tachyon is proof that how I've been training hasn't been too bad. I think if I had done the consultations right, maybe, and stuff like that, and rested properly, or just basically just paid attention a little bit better, I think I would have done a little bit better, maybe even gotten guts to a little bit higher. Maybe this would have been UE9 or possibly the lowest possible UD ever. But I'm just glad to have one character, you know, usable for the CM. Honestly, I could technically use that Duramente, but the power is low. I would be more comfortable with guts being a little bit lower, just like this Tachyon, rather than having both guts and power lower. So it's like I said, I knew I could get power to 1200 as long as it goes my way, and lo and behold, I had some good speed trainings and it did benefit towards it. So that's good that's good for me. At least I got one Uma technically. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of this run. Obviously, guts could be better. And then, obviously, maybe this run would have been a little bit better, or the training result would have been better. But you know what? This is still usable for me, and I'm going to use her and not retrain her unless I absolutely need to. Or have time, pretty much. And also, leave it down in the comments. Let me know if you guys haven't told me yet, if you guys went for Jungle Pocket. Cheese, if you are here, let me know if you ended up getting Jungle Pocket, because I didn't see a comment. So I don't know if you pulled it yet or not, but I'm assuming you did. And yeah. Oh, it's a weekend. Let me know what y'all are up to in the weekend. And also, as a quick reminder, please put in your comments by Saturday night, Sunday morning, 5 a.m. PST, because I will be recording once again. I have started recording my Monday videos on Sundays to make it easier for me time-wise on Monday. So once again, please get your comments earliest whenever you I guess the earliest is whenever this video gets posted, but Saturday night, whenever, until Sunday morning, 5 a.m. PST, I'd say, or 3 a.m. PST, because I might end up recording a little bit earlier. So yeah, just put it down in the comments. And also, if you want anything else you want to talk about, keep it appropriate and I will go over it. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you once again. Hope y'all have a good weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.